Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Alita and I make beauty videos every week at 10 a.m.
I never needed luck, see my haters say what's up, best part of waking up, like Folgers in your cup, grinded everything I got, they gave up but
So this week I kind of had a hard time deciding like what I wanted to do for a video. It's super late on Saturday, so I just decided to sit down and film a get ready with me, but I really wanted to focus this get ready with me on the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I have been loving this palette. I got it on sale a while back, a little bit after it came out I think, but I have been doing my makeup quite a bit over quarantine, and every time I do my makeup I find myself reaching for this palette. It is so pretty. There are so many color choices inside of here. So many different, I love the color scheme of this. There's like some fun ones up here and over here, and there's just more like bronzy colors and reds over here, which I love about this palette. It is so worth the money. The pigmentation is wonderful. The way that the shadows blend on this palette are beautiful, and I think that Jaclyn deserves a lot of credit for this palette. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. So let's do a get ready with me, slap on a full face on a Saturday night, and hang out. Okay, so to start out, I'm going to use my Catrice Keep Me Matte Prime and Fine primer. I love this primer. It really doesn't have that much of a scent. It really is light, but it keeps your makeup on really well, which I really like about it. It doesn't seem too harsh, and it doesn't seem like you already have a lot of makeup on by the time that you get your primer on. Now I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Stay Naked Liquid Weightless Foundation. This is such a mouthful to say, but I love this foundation. It is super nice. It covers my skin super nice. It's I think that it's light to medium coverage, but you can build it up to be a little bit more coverage than that. I've been loving this foundation. I've been using it for a little bit, I think about a year now, and I really like it. I have tried some like drugstore foundations in between it, but I really do like this one a lot. Okay, so now that I have my foundation applied, I'm going to go ahead and take my NYX Micro Brow Pencil and just go ahead and fill in my brows. I've been really liking this Micro Brow Pencil. I got it just because I needed another brow product after my ColourPop one ran out, and I really liked my ColourPop one, but I did want to try other products because I'm always into that. So I picked up this one, and I've actually been really liking it. The only thing that could be slightly different about this eyebrow pencil is that it's a little bit waxy. I wish it was a little bit more creamy, but it was fairly cheap, so I can't really complain. It does make my eyebrows look really good though. I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and dip into the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. Okay, so I think I want to do kind of like a sunset, like pretty soft orangey red look. So this palette is perfect for that because it has all these pretty orange and reds. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just lay down the shade Perfectionist right here all over both of my lids, just kind of as a base shade to to kind of just even everything out. So this shade is just a really nice soft brown shade, just kind of to lay the base of this eye look. Okay, so for the outer crease, the outer corner right here, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Heart On. It's this red color, and it actually looks a little bit brighter in the pan than it actually is on your skin. I think it does anyways. This is what it looks like swatch. So it is a little bit bright, but it looks a little bit brighter in the pan. So I'm going to go ahead and take my M505 brush. It's just a fluffy brush like this. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade Heart On. And ooh! That's what it looks like. And I'm going to tap a little bit off, and then I'm just going to apply that on my outer corner slash crease. Okay, so I have the shade Heart On applied right now, and I think I'm going to leave it just at that for now until I see where I want to put the other shades. Okay, I think I'm going to go in with the shade Feeling Myself, which is this orangey shade right there, and I'm just going to put that kind of in the middle of my crease to kind of blend it in with the shade Heart On that I already put on there. So I'm going to dip in with the same Morphe 505 brush and just tap it off. And I'm kind of going to overlap the Heart On shade a little bit, but not too much. And then I'm just going to drag it out to create an ombre sort of look. Okay, so I actually am going to switch over to this Morphe 433 brush, which is just another fluffy blending brush because the red seems to be really coming off still from the shade Heart On. So I'm just going to take this brush instead. Right now, I'm just kind of using a stippling motion with this brush to lay the shade Feeling Myself down so that the Heart On shade doesn't come over and completely take over the shade Feeling Myself. so now that I have the shade Feeling Myself laid down, and it's actually looking exactly how I wanted to. It's looking so pretty with these two colors just kind of blending in to each other. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade No Joke, which is this yellow shade right here. It is one of my favorite shades in this palette. I have such a hard time finding yellows that work for me, but this one is phenomenal. I love the payout that this shade gives me. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this e.l.f. Professional Eye Brush. This doesn't even have a number on it. This is so old. This is super glued together because it kept falling off. But it's a really good blender, so I really, really like it and don't want to get rid of it. And I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade No Joke with this brush right here and tap it off. And I'm just going to blend in that inner crease. And once again, I'm just using that stippling motion just to get as much of the pigmentation out of this yellow as I can. It seems to work really, really well with these really light shades. They're pigmented, but they're light. So the stippling motion seems to work really good to just kind of keep that pigment on your brush and go directly to your lid with it. Okay, so the shade No Joke is officially applied, and that is looking so good. I really like how this look is turning out. It is a really, really pretty ombre of colors, and I love it. So now I think I'm just going to take this little Morphe purple flat brush. It doesn't have a number on it because it was out of a set, but I think I'm going to take this and apply the shade Certified right here to my lid, kind of like a fake cut crease, because I want to keep this look a little softer, a little bit more natural, but I still want that pop of white on my lid. So I think that this shade Certified will look so good on the lid. Okay, so the shade Certified is applied, and it actually looks really, really good. And I winged it out because I decided halfway through doing it that I was going to add a winged liner to this look. So I am going to go ahead and take my NYX Professional Epic Ink Liner and go ahead and throw on a quick winged liner because I think it will look so good with this look. Okay, so the wings are applied, and it has been a hot minute since I applied wings, y'all, so that was a struggle for me. I started freaking out a little bit in the middle, but we got it, and they seem to look pretty good, so I am happy about that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium 28. I'm going to do this before I apply my bottom shade to my bottom lash line, just so the concealer doesn't just take it off. And I'm going to apply it using my Tati Beauty Blendiful because I love using this thing to apply my concealer. It is a bomb for that. Okay, now for bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and take my Kylie Cosmetics Tanned and Gorgeous Bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze up my face just a bit. I love this bronzer. It gives you such a pretty shade if they have the right shade for you. It gives off such a pretty shade, and it's very like creamy for a powder, but I really like it because it does kind of give you that dramatic bronze that a lot of people are looking for. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take this flat little Morphe brush again, and I think I'm going to dip into the shade Heart On and just apply that to my lower lash line. Okay, that looks really good with that on the lower lash line. It really kind of pulls the look together. I am loving it. I'm going to take my Juvia's Place, the Tribe highlighter. I love this highlighter. It is so pretty, and I am just going to really quickly highlight my face. This highlighter is such a pretty, like, champagne color, and it gives off such a pretty glow, and I absolutely love it. Like, look at how pretty that is. I love this highlighter. I am going to go ahead and take my Ulta Beauty Bold Ambition mascara. I love this mascara. I don't know, I think I got it out of like a gift or a sample bag once, but I really like it. It makes my lashes so long and pretty, and I'm obsessed with it. Mascara also makes it so easy for you to get your bottom eyelashes without making a complete mess. So if you're somebody who wears a lot of falsies, or like you have your top lashes done but you just need mascara for your bottom lashes, this is a really good one for that, because it's so easy to just get your bottom lashes with this mascara. Okay, you guys, this eye look is complete, and I am absolutely loving it. It is looking so pretty. If you are wondering my final thoughts on the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, I am in love with it. You can create so many different looks. I have created so many different red, orangey looks. I have created so many different bronzy looks. I love this palette. I love playing around with it. One of my favorite shades in this palette is the shade Get Ready With Me. And this shade, oh, I have eyeliner on my nail, but this shade looks exactly like it does in the pan on your eyelid. It is so pretty and so pigmented and so sparkly. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you who tune into my videos every week and watch and do makeup with me. I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am when I film these. If you want more content like this every single day, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I will put it up right here. And yeah, come hang out with me. Thank you guys again for tuning into this video, and I will see you next week on Sunday at 10 a.m. Bye, guys.